Welcome to the Exposer. So guys, we have an update. The Guardian newspaper has posted about Spac Nation today and about two mothers whose daughters go to Spac and who have gotten in a lot of debt. The first mother has spoken out in the newspaper but wants to remain anonymous. She has a 20-year-old daughter who gave $13,000 in the last 3 months to Spac from student loan, personal loans and business loans that the pastors made her set up. She used her mother's name as guarantors for all these loans. The mother said she has made about 30 loan applications on behalf of Spac, and she's even given them her mother's details on other people's loans, meaning her mum is now going to be in debt if they do not pay these loans back. The article continues on to talk about Jade's unsuccessful stand in the by-election and how on the day of the elections, the Spac members were nowhere to be seen despite them being aggressive and rallying around Croydon trying to persuade people to vote. The mothers of these victims spoke up, and one mother even said, by looking at her daughter's bank statement, she paid out her entire student loan to a Spac account the day she got the loan. So these are young girls giving everything they have to pastors in Spac. A WhatsApp conversation was seen between one of these daughters and the pastor was demanding her for money. So these girls are obviously under a lot of pressure. This WhatsApp chat was with a female pastor who also seemed to be collecting information on how much each student was contributing, how they were getting money, and giving them suggestions on where to obtain more money. From what we know, this sounds like Pastor Nikki or Pastor Miriam. As we know, they are pressuring the young people a lot and chasing them up for money. So Daniel Ogoloma, who is PT's sort of slave, gave a statement to The Guardian saying, "We understand also that parents and their children can have issues ranging from financial issues to emotional issues. As a church, we deal with a lot of these and we can only give advice to them and cannot force any solutions." I'm not sure what he was trying to achieve with this statement, as the emotional and financial issues have come from Spac themselves. So yes, once again, when Spac reply to these allegations, they're avoiding the actual problem and just going around the bush. The two mothers also revealed that other mothers in the same community are also having kids recruited into Spac, and they're worried. One mother said if it was white children in this group, they would have shut it right down, which is a very true statement. Often when black people are exploiting each other in the community, it is ignored, which is why it is our job to come together and bring this place down and free the youngers. So as you can see, there is a lot of heat on Spac Nation and Toby right now, as huge newspapers are covering these stories, and there are more papers writing about this as we speak. So keep a lookout, keep sharing anything that exposes Spac on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, and let's just make this a countrywide conversation. If you really want to help the community and help put an end to Spac, ex-Spac member TK is putting on a rally this Saturday, the 16th of November, 1 p.m. at West Croydon Station. Everyone is going to gather together to help raise awareness about Spac Nation and the victims still stuck in the cult. And you never know, the exposer might also be among you. So make sure you get down there and help your community.